That was so much fun. I
It
absolutely
was,
adore her. Gee, we need to write a book where we need to travel.
I know.
I
We need
love
to first
that.
get to South Florida just for the current project.
Maybe, but I feel like what she did, like, first of all, did you know that? Okay, maybe it's just me. When I thought of people going out west like that on her Sid Johnson
Mhm.
book, um, I always hear like the Oregon Trail and stuff. I didn't realize it was a Santa Fe Trail. Did you know?
Yeah, I knew about the
Oh,
Santa Fe. Well, because the last book that I wrote,
yes.
it said, going across, when they did the time shift, so I
Yep.
was researching the trails, the California
Okay.
Trail and the Oregon Trail, and
It's fun.
but I didn't do the same level of research that she did. Like, and now I'm thinking, okay, because it's a shelved book currently. I like it when I go back and start editing. I think I want to do, trying to maybe call Frances. Hey, Frances,
I
can you
know.
tell me some good research projects, good research books to look at in order to further it? Because I mean, to be able to write with authority and to be able to write, where what's going on, I mean, you really have to immerse yourself a lot into the story and the history, and just to know what you're talking about. And
Oh yeah.
I love
I
that. That's what I loved about her books. It's just, how.
it's a wealth of knowledge. Like honestly, I started this as it's a YA book, and I ended up being like this is just not a YA book. This is
Mhm.
just a really fun book to read so that you can find out historical things that happened. Like it was honestly like I recommend it if you have a I would say a boy would probably love this book, like 8-year-old, a ferocious reader at 6, probably, like fantastic. And as a parent, like I would totally encourage a parent to read it at the same time or read it with them because there's so many discussions that can be had because of
Mhm.
this book, and there's so many things that you learn and that it's one of those books where you can have conversation and discussion with your kid, and yeah,
Well, our fantasy heart started flying when she was mentioning her other projects were.
I'm in love. Oh my gosh. Like, could you write something that's more specific? Yeah, no, I think Frances Schoonmaker has now hit my TBR. We'll be going back. We'll be reading all the crystal books, the trilogy. Absolutely. Like,
Mhm.
amazing.
I know.
Amazing.
I was listening to that, and I think probably had a little bit of drool, like,
I know.
oh, that sounds delicious.
I know. And the way that she's describing the characters and you know that you've hit a great author when you know that she had to write the backstory or she had at least had to know the backstory for all of her characters, and
Mhm.
it's well thought out, and it's just oh, I loved it. What a great interview. I had so much fun. I just a fantastic way to start the weekend.
I
I'm
agree.
I'm
Mhm.
pumped. Now I want to go do some research on some of the stuff that we're writing.
I know.
And like, I mean, we've never met, I think, maybe we did and we didn't know, but we've never met an author that has a library card to the Library of Congress so that they can go
Right.
and research.
I didn't even know you used.
Now I want one of those.
Right. I know.
Awesome. The whole thing. I enjoyed it from start to finish.
Yeah.
She's a beautiful, great lady. I would have her on anytime.
I know, just a wealth of knowledge that she has, and experiences that she's had, and the
Yep.
places she's gone, and yeah, it's
And then
amazing.
you go from like the Santa Fe Trail, and then all of a sudden she's talking to you about how she taught in China. And it's like, oh, like the wealth of
Well, and
knowledge.
how she was in Pakistan and Afghanistan for a while as well.
It's
You're like,
fantastic.
I mean, she
I
was
just,
telling us that, and I'm thinking, I just want to talk to you about your travels now. Like,
right?
we
Like I just
travel.
want to have a tea and sit down somewhere in a parlor with a cup of tea and sandwiches and just
Yeah.
listen to Frances Schoonmaker speak.
Yes.
Her stories are fantastic. I highly recommend that you watch this episode. It's amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
it really is.
Yep.
All right,
Amazing.
everyone. We had a blast with Frances Schoonmaker. So check out the interview with her on our main channel. if you love videos where you get to know about an author's process and how they publish their books and where their inspiration came from, definitely check out our playlist. It's on our main channel as well as our author podcast playlist for Angie and Christie right now. And there's so many authors on there, and there's just a variety of different experiences and people who write in different genres. So you get a well-rounded view. So definitely check those out. And we just want to say thank you and have a nice day. Please like and subscribe if you want more videos from us. And have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.